What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Raquemardon, and I'm back with another excited video tutorial. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to get the guitar to sound real, or to sound somewhat real. So I'm gonna show you how to get the guitar to sound real. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell icon, turn on post notification for further updated posts. And if you are new, right, to the channel, welcome over here. So we do videos pertaining to dancehall and reggae dancehall, mostly in Studio One. So um, you can search through the channel, navigate to the channel, search through the channel, and you can find a bunch of videos that we do already about dancehall and video. And if you're not seeing a video where you want or where you want to learn, just comment down below or comment on any one of my video them and let me know so we can actually make the video for you. Alright, so this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna do this in two ways. I'm gonna do this by a MIDI controller, I'm gonna use this without the MIDI controller. So for everybody out there, we build dancehall or build reggae. I want to make the guitar sound nice and live sounding, or if mimic the live sounding, well, it's a video just for you. Alright, so I use the toasty from the native from Contact library, right? And very nice guitar. You can use any guitar, you can use acoustic, you can use anything. Me choose to use the electric guitar because I only one may have no way sound good until me update my library some more. So we get right into the video. So basically many ways you can do this to make it sound real and nice. You can add plugin and effects, right? So right now I'm gonna turn off the effect on it so it will sound real dry, like so. I want to get the idea and the feeling of where me are coming from. So let me get into this. So we have a tempo at 89. It don't really matter, as me said, this is just demonstration purpose. So we just go just play out the card and show you how we get it for sound live sounding. So first thing you want to do, you want to ensure say your grid lines is at 32, because when it comes to the guitar and live sounding, we can have like half beat, half timing to make it sound real. So let me show you how we get this thing done. Alright, so we have this. So we're gonna make it hear its sound. We don't want to quantize it first. We want to check it out and see if everything good. And because I repeat like some of the cards, them like the bass note, might take out the bass note. The bass note, I say note. Might take out the bass note, and you can hear it sound without the bass note. So make we fix this first. So the first rule is like all of the lower notes them, which is the top string of the guitar. You want all of those quantized and on grid, because it's gonna be the first strum which always on time. The aggression and the timing and the strength where the player use them pan those string, the top string always load. So the emphasis more on the first string. So we want to highlight the first string more, because that will be the emphasis for every first string. So every first string we go quantize them on grid. So we are quantize them the right on the grid. So it will sound something like this. All right. So now we have these quantized. We can even quantize the these one as well if we want, right? Since at the bass card, bass note, right? But we don't want trouble the velocity because the velocity our guy make it sound natural and live. So if me play this now, it will sound still crappy because we not done everything yet. So we want this to sound real nice. So the first thing I'm encourage you to do, you have to change your quantize. If I use Studio One, you can actually change your quantize bar space, put it on 32, easy, and then we extend we grid out more so you can see the boxes because we're gonna work with the boxes within the quantized space or within the line space. Right? So remember say we don't fix it. So the first note are gonna fall, this on the second one. We don't want it go wrong. So you go so this are the line, right? Second one gonna be like this, so it gonna be so like this. So you're gonna do everything just like that. Right? So I can fix them up some more. I'll get that live sound in no time. Right, so this pass over the limit, so and then we're gonna highlight everything. We're gonna force legato. If you want to know if you force legato, I'm gonna pin a card up in the top of the screen right now, so you can actually check it out when this video is completed. Right, so we're gonna turn up the volume just a little, but we don't want like fast with all of the velocity because it did play like somewhat live, so we want to keep that feeling, right? So we just play with only one thing. So we can turn this down a little and we can turn this up a little. That will be the first string. Alright, so now we have that. Now we're gonna lock on the effect. So may I use the plugin from CLA guitar. You don't have to use this plugin still. You can use like the built-in. So let me show you before me tell you. So the plugin are you can use a delay and a reverb and get the same sound when I get from the CLA effect same way. So here's the effect without the CLA. And here's the effect with the CLA. And the reason why I'm using CLA because the CLA have a preamp on it. You can turn on the preamp. Without the preamp, it sound like this. It sound just like the normal effect of this, which we are trying to improve it and add a little twist to it. So we lock on the preamp. I will put it on clean. You can put it on crunch if you want. But you now really get that nice sound. So you put it on clean and you ensure say the reverb, you don't want the reverb too much. So I encourage you to just play around with the reverb and the delay to get that sound when you want. But you don't really have to follow what me have. You can just play around and get your own sound because this is just one preset when me just use. I think it's see the dual mono driver. You can try anything. You can try verse guitar. Lock on. You want to turn on the bass, you know, and the bass too loud. Change the reverb, it's on club, put it on hall. You can always mess around with effects and find something nice what you want. Always turn on the preamp, always put it on clean. try acoustic, universe. Turn on some delay. And that's how you go about to get the guitar if sound nice and sweet and somewhat of a live sounding, right? So we can always mimic the sound and add to it and make it sound better. So that's how you go about it. If you use a MIDI controller, ensure say there you don't want quantize every note. You want quantize the top string, which which is the emphasis. You want to quantize all of them per line, and each other and every other note. You don't want quantize them. You want to use a 32 grid space, and you want to feed the grid off. You want everything be off of the grid, off of the main grid. So you want if you quantize but not onto the 16 grid, you must quantize only to a 32 or a 64 grid space. You can figure that out, but ensure say the sound is on timing. So if I turn on my metronome right now, it's on time and it have a slower reaction to it. And if this was a reggae, me that just like highlight everything, like me highlight everything, and me that just like take everything off of the grid, like just like this. Just shift it a little bit off of the grid. Cause you don't want it to be too tight. You want it to just be like smooth but not too tight. You don't want it sound robotic. You want it to have mistakes and errors. That's so it have a sound live, right? Alright. So if you don't have a MIDI controller, the process are gonna be the same, right? The number one thing about not having a MIDI controller is the velocity. So me have a MIDI controller, so based off of how I play it, that it react to the velocity down at the velocity bar, which is right here. These are the velocity status, the amount of impression, the amount of force I press on the keyboard, so I say it react. So as you can see, them they are not the same. They're all over the place, right? Some of the time them look close, like them two are close, yes, but most of the time them all over. This one are higher, right? Because the bass note, really that awful, but we can show you how to get this done without a MIDI controller. So if you don't have a MIDI controller, the process is simple. So this is how we're going to do. We are going to edit. We highlight everything. We are delete them, and then we are playing an A minor, right? Simply because the easiest chord for playing, right? And to teach everybody how to play. So this is A minor, I think, yeah. So this is gonna be my first card, right? We just have to build the notes them first, and then we just set them up. Build the notes first, and then we set them up. So hold Alt. So second card, and put it. Now just fix the grid space for now. Yeah, so like A minor, and then we want. So if we have A minor, I go on to F major. So I think that's so. So it's a F. That's so bad. That sound good just now. Never go find a card and use it again. So I have F major. I want like a let me see, A minor, F major. Let me use a minor, F major. Let me use a D minor. Use a D minor. F D. Use a D. Right, and then me use a let me try the G. So I think this is G. G. F G. Alright, me guess that. Alright, so me I got those force legato from now. Hold on. Let me just duplicate this. Highlight everything, force legato from now. And then we are going to work with this. First thing I gonna do, I cut them a little bit shorter. So I cut them about this short. Right? And then now you want to have the get the real sound in now. So in order to get that sound in there, you have to always put the thing on 32 or 64. So we are gonna work with 32. But the main thing, as me tell you, is the velocity. As you can see at the velocity bar, everything is just one level. That's why it sounds so heavy. No guitar no really play so, right? No guitar no play so. So I want to make it sound like how guitar would normally play. So this is how you get it. Remember, open the grid space, and then you start feed it, just like this, right? Just like this. Same procedure applied to how do before. It's one of the reasons why I not really use the. It's one of the reasons why I not use like me not really draw my notes in, because it too. If I go build a beat, I don't have no time for waste. And this to me is just whole heap of time. So I do this, and then I have this. But there is something missing. There is something missing from this. It not really, it not sound live. It not sound good. It sound too stiff. It sound too dry. So we are gonna add some emphasis to this. First thing I want to do, I highlight this and I turn down every single one of the velocity about 20. So that's perfect, right? And then when I go start, I just start work my way up. So I'm gonna be like something like this. You know, if you make all of them be same size, they can like do anything you want to do. There's no rule. You can just shut it and do some random stuff, right? Once it sounds good to your ears, that is what that sound they want to achieve. Something nice to the ear. Cause the guitar player, him no have no control over how hard or soft him play it. Sometimes them go off, sometimes he touch a next card, and that's how you get the sound for sound nice, because they're not consistent. As you can hear, them three right there, so it's on mute. So you have to find the sweet spot. In the sweet spot, show you a good sweet spot. It's good sweet spot right there, so. So one this sound nice, cause it still sounds stiff. This one I problem. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to fix this. We're going to highlight this. We're push that up. We're going to put this in space of what him did there. Alright, we'll make this be the first bass. We'll make that be the first note. We'll do something like this. Alright, so change the sound. Nothing wrong if you change the sound. So alright, so we have that sound. We just have to work with that. As me tell you, say without playing without a MIDI time can it take a lot of time. So we're gonna add the effect. I turn off the built-in effect. We're gonna add one effect and hear the odd sound. So might not sound sustain. You can always go in the modulation or the pitch bend or the aftertouch, and you can always fix that. We can fix that if we want. Can always fix that if we want. Can fix everything we want to fix. Just I do something random so doesn't mean say right thing. Right, so you can always go in and fix it and make it sound real live, just like that. But that idea what you have to do in order to get or to achieve the guitar to sound live. So until next time, peace and I'm out.